Alright guys, welcome to our Q&A. So today we're going to go through your questions, as many of them as we can. We can't quite get through all of them. We're going to try and keep this moderately lengthed. We're going to do a Q&A and I'm going to have you help me choose my glasses. One note before we get started, a lot of you guys ask questions regularly just on episodes like about recipes or ingredients or whatever, and I can't answer you because your privacy settings on YouTube don't let me reply. So make sure if you ask a question and you want an answer that your privacy settings are turned on so that I can respond. I'm Alyssia.
And I'm Christian. Hi.
We do Mind Over Munch.
Where do you live?
Great question. We currently live in Florida. We lived in New York City for about 3 years, and we're getting ready to move to LA. Who is Christian? Christian is my boyfriend and also my Mind Over Munch partner. We run all things Mind Over Munch together. So you only see me usually because I'm the one, I do the cooking and I'm on the screen, but he does all the filming. A lot of you guys ask me, who does your graphics, who does your editing, and it's all him. So all of the awesome editing is thanks to him. And
But there wouldn't be anything to edit without you.
Oh, you're so sweet. All right, this is awkward.
How old are you?
I hate this question.
25.
Everybody thinks I'm like 35 or something. Not that if you're 35 that you're old, but when you're 25 and someone guesses that you're 35, it feels old. And so, anyways, we're 25.
What is your ethnicity?
Everybody asks. So I am a mixed baby. My dad's side of the family is from India and Pakistan, and my mom's side is white from Chicago. I think if you go far enough back, it's from Prussia. So
Do you work?
we do work. We just work from home, which is a blessing. We feel very lucky. We both do design work. We get to work from home, which is really nice. That wasn't always the case when we were in New York. I taught like 30 fitness classes a week and did my part-time design job in the office. I mean, our goal, ultimate goal, like for 2016 would be to have Mind Over Munch be all we do. But right now we still have to do some freelance stuff to pay all the bills and buy all the ingredients. So, but ultimately, hopefully, Mind Over Munch is our full-time job. What is your favorite hobby other than health and nutrition? Christian, do you have some hobbies?
I am a musician and I like to make music and write songs.
That's very good.
That's my
We'll link his music below so that you can all listen to it. It's really good. So my hobbies, my newest hobby is my new personal Instagram. So if you followed the Mind Over Munch account for a long time, which has pretty much become like a food and business account, anytime I post a selfie, I get like so much hate. So I decided I want to start a new Instagram where I can post whatever I want. So if you want to follow my personal Instagram, it's at Alyssia Sheikh. I like to solve Rubik's Cubes. I like to do crafting. I like DIY stuff. I can solve this. And I like musicals and theater. I'm a drama kid.
How did Mind Over Munch start?
So the long story short, when we moved to New York, we had no money and we couldn't go out to eat like everybody else, so I started cooking a lot, and I was really into the fitness stuff because I was teaching my fitness classes, so I wanted it to be healthy. So I was cooking healthy food and I was posting it to my current personal Instagram at the time, and all of my friends would be like, why do you only post food? All you post is food. And I would like, come on, this is my Instagram. So I decided that I would start another Instagram account where I can post food all I want, and I decided to do a challenge to eat clean for 100 days. 100 days of clean eating was the handle, and I posted to that, and a lot of people started following it and liking it. And then at the end of the 100 days, at the end of the challenge, people were like, well, what are you gonna do now? And it became Mind Over Munch. So Mind Over Munch was an Instagram account, and then at the end of the 100 days, we started a website and cataloged the recipes. And then about 6 months later is when the YouTube channel started, and that was actually all Christian's doing.
How did you find your passion?
So I do feel really passionate about what I do, everything I do. So the fitness part, when I teach fitness classes, when I do my design work, and Mind Over Munch is my true passion because it brings all the things I love together. My fitness, my food, my cooking, my health, my design, and my ebooks and in the videos. So everything that I love to do came together. And I remember in college, really, I struggled. I studied graphic design in college. In college, I was always like, do I really want to be doing graphic design? Because I love teaching and I love fitness and I love food and I love all these things. And one of my professors would always say, you just gotta find a way to bring it all together. And I was like, yeah, right, like that's possible. And now it is. And the fact that this came together so naturally, I just followed my heart and I did the things I wanted to do and I didn't let anyone else tell me what to do. And it became this, and I feel so excited to be able to do this and to connect with you guys about it and share our journeys with each other. So, what would be your favorite video you've made? I love this question, although I can't really pick one.
I know, it's tough.
So my top ones would be the Halloween episode with Scully, this year's.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Cauliflower Bites for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Which I'm surprised hasn't been taken down yet because of the copyrighted music. But it's not monetized, don't you? And the Ellen episode.
Yeah, that's a great one. I think all of these episodes are bordering on copyright infringement.
Don't tell. Have you ever thought about Mind Over Munch merch? He's been pushing this for so long. And actually, finally, let's show you. So we do have some Mind Over Munch merch. It's not available yet, but and this is just two. We're gonna have like a tank top and another shirt and a sweatshirt and a mug, and
it'll be a full store.
It's gonna be a store available on, it's pretty affordable, and it's just, you can pick like the color shirt you want. And someone requested bands like the Livestrong bands.
Working on that too.
That was such a good idea. I hadn't thought about that, so thank you.
Thank you.
Sassafras. I love you. Are Christian and you on the same page health-wise? Not the exact same page, but pretty close in the book. I mean, so he's not as like gung-ho about health and nutrition and fitness as me. I like really love it all. I love eating food, and I love finding a way to be able to eat as much good food as I can, and eating healthier options lets me eat more food. So that's really why Mind Over Munch started, is because I just love food so much, not because I love salad.
Have you always been fairly active?
Have you?
No.
No. We haven't. I, growing up, was not the active kid. My sisters were like all-star everythings, and I was like the weird drama kid. And I didn't really start to get active until college. I started taking fitness classes and I loved it, and I started teaching fitness classes and I loved it, and then I started weightlifting and I love that. So,
what is the best breakfast on a workout/non-workout day?
pretty much the best breakfast period is to just eat a breakfast. I think no matter what, whether you're working out or not, you want a breakfast packed with protein and carbs, because the carbs are gonna fuel you and the protein's gonna keep you full. Do you cheat, and how often do you cheat? Yes, we cheat. We cheat probably, if I'm being honest, 1 to 2 times a week. I try to not let it go any further, but it's not like a full-on cheat where I just eat whatever I want. I try to balance it through the rest of the day and the week. So like, we went to IHOP yesterday, but the rest of the day, because I'd had so many carbs in the morning, I tried to like watch my carbs the rest of the day. So I ate things that were, you know, healthy fats and protein, a lot of protein the rest of the day. So I try to balance it out, but not deprive myself. So when I do go to IHOP, I don't feel like I have to get like an egg white omelet or something, because I can just make that at home.
Do you have any tips to gain weight or muscle?
So you want to eat a lot of protein, especially for muscle, and carbs. And to gain weight, I've never really tried to gain weight, but I do have friends who are underweight and trying to gain weight. One thing that's really worked for them is counting calories and tracking macros. So of course this is great for weight loss too, but I try to not emphasize counting calories for weight loss because it can become really restrictive. When you're trying to gain weight, it's really hard to get enough calories sometimes. Like a lot of people, if they're underweight, they have to be eating like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 calories a day, and it's hard to just naturally eat that much food. You really have to put effort into it. So tracking, if you are trying to gain weight or muscle, can really help you stay on track.
What are your staple ingredients or pantry items?
So I have done a pantry and grocery essentials list before on Instagram, and also I have a list in my meal prep ebook, which for you lovely Q&A watchers, I will link that list. It'll be a PDF pulled from the book, and if you want the rest of the meal prep ebook, you can go to mindovermunch.com/ebooks.
Have you struggled with binge eating?
Yes, I have struggled with binge eating. I've been getting better at finding the balance, but someone asked the question, what do you do when you screw up and the rest of the day you just feel like, well, I already screwed up, I might as well just keep binging. What I've had to do to help satisfy those urges is to not deprive myself. I'm not paleo, I'm not vegetarian, I'm not vegan, because if I want something and I tell myself I can't have it, that's when I'm gonna binge. So I have to just have everything open to me, and I try to eat healthy 90% of the time. If I have a craving for something, I let myself have it. How to deal with temptation.
Put everything in a box that you don't want to eat. Make it really hard to get to.
We have a box, like a crate in the top of our closet where we put all like the candy we get from Easter and stuff. And really my main rule is like, if I don't want to eat it, don't buy it. And I know that doesn't work for everyone, but it works for me, because if I buy cereal, I'm gonna eat it. I can't not eat it.
Do you have any advice for someone who's just learning about health and nutrition?
My advice to anyone, learning or not, is to keep learning, because a huge problem with this industry, fitness, health, nutrition, everybody thinks they know everything and they think they know more than you, and you have to embrace the fact that there's a lot of stuff you don't know and you're never going to know it all. And especially in the science of nutrition, we still just don't know everything. Like scientists, it hasn't been figured out yet. So embrace the fact that there's always more to learn. Read books, read articles, watch videos.
Be wary of anyone who tells you that this one thing is the only way you're gonna have success or lose weight, because
one thing isn't gonna be right for everyone ever. There's no diet in the entire world that would be right for every single person. It's trial and error, but keep learning.
Do you count calories?
In the What I Eat in a Day is a lot of times you guys ask, how many calories do you eat in a day? And I hate answering that, because I don't want you guys to emulate what I'm doing, because my body, my size, my activity level, all those things are gonna be different than you, and we're gonna need different amounts of food. Even just metabolism, our metabolisms are gonna be different. So if I am counting calories, I'm usually eating between 1,700 and 2,000 calories a day, depending on the goals. All right, so a lot of people ask, they write me and they're like, you know, I'm 14 or I'm 15 years old and I want to lose some weight, or I'm not really overweight, but I'm trying to tone up and I can't eat healthy at home because my parents cook the food. And I don't want to answer those questions in a Q&A, but what I do want to say is, if you are in school, if you're 14, 15, if you're under 18, I don't think you should be worrying about counting calories or overanalyzing your health. I think you should focus on being the healthiest you can be. You know, do well in school, eat well, focus on, you know, eating your vegetables and fresh produce and fruits and proteins, but don't count your calories. Don't waste the energy doing that. Don't kill yourself at the gym. Just be active, play sports, have fun. I think getting into that when you're too early is just going to set you up to be obsessive when you're older. So try to relax and just enjoy and be healthy.
Can you do dares and challenges?
Sounds like fun. So if you guys want to see dares and challenges between me and Christian, or me and another YouTuber, let me know in the comments below here or on any video, and I will start to bring those to you. But if you guys don't want to see them, I'm not going to do them. So let me know. If you could only eat one meal or food for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is tough.
Meal breakfast.
Meal breakfast, definitely. Donuts?
Brownies.
Cheese or mac and cheese. Oh, pizza. I love pizza because it's cheese and it's bread. It's like my favorite things. Switch.
Do you like unicorns?
Yes, I do. Thanks to Veronica.
Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars. No, I liked unicorns before her, but it just made me feel more connected to her. So as mentioned at the beginning of this video, I want you to help me choose my new glasses. And actually, Christian and I both wear glasses. He just doesn't wear his all the time. So anyways, I'm getting new ones from Warby Parker. And I don't know if you guys have heard of Warby Parker, but it's pretty cool because they do this home try-on thing where you pick out glasses online, and rather than having to go anywhere, they send you 5 pairs for free for you to try on, and you get to keep them for like 5 days, so you get to ask your family and friends which ones they like the best. And I thought, why not ask you guys which ones you like the best? And we are both doing it because we both we need new glasses. Actually, Christian's old glasses are Warby Parker.
These are Warby Parker,
And
yeah.
don't you have Warby Parker sunglasses?
Yeah.
And these are actually really affordable compared to like my normal glasses. These were like $300, even though I love them, but now they're all scratched. And these were like $200 or $300 too, but these are like $95 a pair, so I'll probably get 2 or maybe 3 pairs and have like accessory match them to my shoes and my purses and stuff.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to try all these pairs on. They're 5 each, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you guys are gonna say which one you think is best for her and which one is best for me, because we both
But we don't
need
have to
your
be the
advice.
same. Like, don't just put the number 2. Tell me like which one you liked on me and which one you liked on him. And if you have 2 favorites for me, I might get 2 pairs because I like a few of these. So
Let
you
us
can
know.
let me know. All right, let's do this. I think these were crooked on my face. On my head. Or we both pick the clear ones. Ooh, these are too big on my head. Don't pick these ones. These feel good. And one other cool note about these is they do like a 1-for-1 thing. So if you buy a pair, then they also donate a pair of glasses to someone in need. So if I get 2, I'm doing 2 glasses worth of charity work here.
Yep.
It's pretty good. A special note for you guys, since you are helping me out, if you decide you want to get some Warby Parker glasses, if you go to this link, warbyparker.com/mindovermunch, then you can get free shipping if you end up getting a pair for yourselves. And if you don't get a pair, then you just get to try them on for free. So there you go. So thank you guys for watching this Q&A. I hope I got to your questions. I tried to get the ones that were asked the most frequently, and if I missed them, you can always ask me on Twitter @mindovermunch or on my personal Instagram @Alyssia Sheikh, and I will answer. If you've been on my personal Instagram, I have been loving being able to connect with some of you guys. I've checked out your accounts if you follow me, unless it's private and I can't see it, but it's really fun to get to see what you guys love to do and where you're from. So if you want to be able to connect with me a little bit more, definitely follow my personal Instagram. Don't forget to let us know which pair of glasses you liked 1 through 5 for each of us separately. I hope you guys have a great day and week. We will see you Thursday. We have a brand new special episode.
Yep.
So see you then.